Hello, hello. How are you? Welcome in. Hi, Junior. Hi. Is it JT? Let me know what I should call you. JT Hoppa? Welcome. Hello. Yappy doo, stickery doo, confusey doo, grabble-loddle, blushy doo, spin-a-loddle, disgusty doo, schoolgirl, guy, fiery doo, dancy doo, saddy doo, helpy doo, cry, pewter loddle, coffee doo. Man, that's a mouthful. How are you guys? Happy Monday. I haven't done a Monday stream in a while. Um, yeah, diving right into it. But as you can see, I decided to bring back the wedding card TCG that I started a while ago. So for those who don't know, way back when, probably towards the beginning of when I started streaming, I started making these TCGs, basically these like trading cards for like kind of potential wedding favors. And I kind of finished a few, but I figured today I could work on some basic ones. I know I said I wasn't going to work on these on stream anymore, but aside from the like more complicated ones, I figured I'd do some simple little cards. I did sketch out most of them, or a bunch at least, and then I went through and just covered up anything that would be kind of personal information. Um, Not that there's too much super personal stuff, but things like Kai's name. I like just blurred out a bunch of stuff, and then so yeah, we're just gonna draw a bunch of things. Hello, Viet Beast, welcome in. Convenient stream continuation? Yeah. My name is an enigma to everyone. I don't think any two streamers says it the same, so feel free to just choose for yourself. Well, let me know what you want to go by. I wanna make sure I don't say something weird or like that you don't like. Um, is JT okay? J JT, yeah, I don't know. Oh, congrats on redeeming first. I always forget that I have that. Yeah, and if you want to check in with the Daily Doodle, feel free. Let me get some music going. Bum, 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 bum. All right. Yeah. TCGs have been pretty dominant in our lives in the sense that Kai got really into Commander, and so that's been a lot of what he's been up to lately. Let me show you these cards that I finished because I know I started these on stream. So yeah, I pretty much wrapped these up. I feel like if I look too hard, I'm gonna find things that I want to change, so I'm not gonna look too closely. But yeah, these are the ones we started before. And yeah, we're gonna dive into some of these others. Also, before I forget, thank you for the off-stream follows, Kiera Tweezle and Duh Sammy Doo. So this was actually a fun little, I don't know if it's a fun fact or not, but I was in Mary Mellow's chat probably a few weeks to like maybe a month ago, and there was another chatter that came in through a raid, and they were named Duh Sammy Doo, and all of us were confused. We were like, huh, that's not me. And like Mary and Eggy and everyone thought that it was like an alt account, and I was like, nope, not me. And so it was really funny, so we followed each other. So thanks for the follow. Thanks, Kira, for the follow. And that also means that I'm at 100 followers now, which is really exciting. I didn't think that would ever happen. But that was very exciting. So thank you all. Yeah, I don't know, I feel like I should do something to like celebrate slash commemorate, but yeah. Oh, JT, thank you for the follow too. You're officially the 101st follower. It's the Sammy Do collab when? True. It'll be a big Sammy Do club. Ooh, I haven't had people to play with much. Kai and his friend is a bunch of nerds. True. Totally not Viet Beast. He's not a yeah, if Viet Beast and I just kind of sit there and watch the nerds play. Just kidding, you're not nerds. We love you. Sammy Doo. The Ultra Sammy Doo, yeah. Let's see, which one do we want to work on? Let's start with Cassie. I feel like people here are relatively familiar with Cassie. Cassie's our adorable little kitty cat. Yeah, she's sitting right Oh, well, she was sitting behind me a second ago. I don't know where she went now. She was like napping and cuddling with me. But yeah, I sketched out a little Cassie, kind of. She's also got stripes and stuff, but we'll start filling that out next. But yeah. I was worried that, I mean, I'm still a little bit worried on timing, whether we'll get all these done in time, but at the very least I ordered a few cards because um, one of the companies I've gotten like custom merch and stuff from before had a sale on prints and TCGs and or like trading cards and whatever, but yeah, so I took advantage of that and ordered some of the cards so far, but there's still quite a few that I would love to draw and add to it if possible, so yeah. I'm wondering, I don't usually draw cat ears like this, but I feel like the angle makes it a little harder to not do it, but like maybe I'll kind of do something like that. Oh yeah, I got 2 Yu-Gi-Oh cards that are part of a deck that I use a lot online, and the 9 cards that were in Italian. Ooh, Italian. Interesting. That's pretty neat. I didn't realize that Yu-Gi-Oh was printed in, well, I don't know. I don't know much about most like cards and stuff, so that might be on me, but I never thought of it as like something that would be popular in Italian. Oops, did I undo too many times? I think I did. I seem to have lost the other side of the ear, but that's okay. It's easy enough to just go like this. May as well just merge these. I got it from Walmart, but I didn't expect so much variance in quality. Oh, cool. I feel like I haven't like seen Yu-Gi-Oh cards in stores in a long time. Then again, it's never been something I paid attention to, so yeah. Yeah, I don't know much about cards. I just know Kai has been very into them lately. They got a bunch of commander cards, a lot of them for his cousin, who lives out of town but is also very into it, and he got a bunch of really good cards, allegedly. I don't know. I don't know much about those cards, but they seemed very excited about it. No, stop him. Yeah. We're not gonna be able to afford this wedding at this rate. From an ultra rare that I used to an Italian copy of a legendary fisherman. Ooh. Fish I can... Kai's also very into fishing. He went fishing on Saturday, actually. I went to print some more wedding envelopes because our printer's kind of silly and doesn't take... or it doesn't print specific custom envelope sizes. Like, it does some, but it doesn't do the specific one that I needed, so I've been using my parents' printer. So I did that while Kai was fishing. And I think they didn't catch much of the fish that they wanted to fish, from what it sounded like. They caught a decent amount of baked fish, from what he told me. But even that took a while, I think. Cute little paws. Man, that was kind of satisfying. I didn't think I'd get that on the first try. That was a nice shape I drew there. I miss playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Just hearing about it brings back many memories. I was never super familiar with Yu-Gi-Oh! I think, like, that was one that, like, sometimes my cousins would put on the TV and it would just be there. I feel like my older cousins and I spent a lot more time, like, with Pokemon. But, like, they're also they're similar, but they're so different. So I'm always kind of surprised that, like, those are the ones that people compare a lot when they talk about childhood, like, card games. But yeah. All my cards were hand-me-downs from my brother, but it was always a blast. Yeah, like, even all the Pokemon games that I played as a kid were also, like, not exactly hand-me-downs, but I would just play on, like, my cousin's DS, because I never had, like, my own gaming like device, I guess. So it was just like, oh, I'd go to my grandparents' house and play Pokemon on their thing. Except it would always be like a separate like I don't know. It would just be here and there because obviously it wasn't exactly my account alone. So it wasn't really like playing my own Pokemon game, if that makes sense. It was fun though. Good memories. I know what you mean. In other news, I saw that the Hunger Games started making more casting announcements again, which my sister and I have been very excited about. Both of us read it when we were in like middle school-ish. My friends and I were very into it because we were like the target demographic at the time, so it's very exciting to see. I read the book when it came out because that also came out very, very recently. I will admit I still haven't watched the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes movie because it seems like a lot changed from the book, which like I know it shouldn't bother me that much. I know some things are like have to change, but it makes me very nervous to like I worry that I'll watch it and then it'll feel very, very different, and then I'm gonna forget all the details in the book that I liked. But like, I guess if I like the details, then I'll remember them. But I don't know. Stupid little things. One thing that I'm pretty sure will change about the one of the deaths in the Hunger Games, because I don't think it counts as a spoiler to say that people die in the Hunger Games. But I think the nature of one of the deaths is definitely going to change because I simply don't see how they can pull it off and keep a PG-13 rating. And people are already like, oh, I can't, like, I don't think I'll be able to handle seeing this specific death or whatever. And I'm like, I'll be honest, I highly doubt they're gonna keep that death the way it was in the book. And that is one that I'm okay with. That one I understand if they change. Pretty little rose. The problem I have with drawing roses is I always have the urge to just keep adding more and more petals, and then it just gets kind of out of hand. Wait, people in the Hunger Games series die? Whoa, 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 spoilers, come on, I have more respect for those who haven't read it. I'm kidding, of course. Yeah, spoiler alert. Sorry, I should have issued a spoiler alert there. Yeah, some people have been complaining about like, oh, do we really need another Hunger Games prequel? Because we know what happens, but like I think that's something that's like Suzanne Collins does so well with the books is like you think you know what happens because like most of it has been relatively touched on or told, and then she like finds some way to twist it. So like a big theme of this particular one is how much like history as you know it gets sort of rewritten or like skewed by people in power. So like Katniss and Peeta's understanding of Haymitch's game is the only perspective we see of like what happened when he was in the Hunger Games. All they see is like past recordings of it, and then you find out like so much that was like hidden and so much that went by. Hello Lee, how's your day going? Pretty good. We're doing some trading card art. Yeah, thank you for the shout out the other day. I was able to pop into your stream very briefly, but I felt bad that I wasn't able to stick around for too long. We had some people over, so I had it open. I wanted to say hi and like come back to it, but I ended up just leaving it open and then not being able to come back before you ended. But yeah, hope the rest of your stream went well the other day. How's your day going? Okay. I feel like in the past, I felt like I was more comfortable with drawing animals than people. And now that I've spent the last couple years trying to specifically improve on people. I feel like I don't know how to draw animals well anymore. Like it feels like my brain's just like, nope, one or the other. Pick a struggle. It's fine. It was me watching a movie and occasionally walking. But man, the game is really interesting lore-wise. I kind of like games like that because like it's the kind of thing where you don't have to worry too much about your own decision making, but you're still like there's still a lot to take in. Like games like what is it, the Edith Finch one? Like the ones that just kind of walk you through a story, I think are really cool. Because it still keeps you engaged, just in a different way than like ones that like quote unquote need skill. Who doesn't love using a literal fetus to detect dead people who can suck you down and into a pit of ink? That does sound pretty that's interesting for sure. What I feel like that reminded me of something, but then it like slipped my mind the second it popped into my brain. I've been helping a pair of streamers through a Soul Link Nuzlocke in Pokemon, and it's been varying in success. Like you can't breathe next to them, but man, the design of the game is so interesting. I might have to go back and check out the VOD then. I didn't get to watch very much of it, but it did look interesting for sure. Okay, I feel like this is the right size for the reflection on the eyes. I'm trying to decide if Here, I'll just color it on this layer too. You know what, actually, scratch that. I'm going to just fill this in and then draw the reflection on top. Let me use a lighter color actually. That's good enough for now. I helped to clutch a gym fight, but also got a Pokemon killed. Oh no! Yeah, because Nuzlocke is when the Pokemon like die forever if they die, right? This is looking a little too alien-like, I think. How do I do this? Well, congrats on the gym part at least. Look on the bright side, you made it through the gym. I don't know how to do this without making her look like an alien. Maybe it's the eye shape too. Maybe that's not as bad as I think. I don't know, I'll leave it like this. I might come back to it and fix it. We'll stick with that. Why not? Let's do a littler line for that little itty bitty nose. Yeah. And then we can color her and then give her stripes. But that should be good for the line art, I think. Yeah, okay, let's just color it. We can fix the eyes later. How did I sound? I streamed through my PlayStation, so I don't know how I sound. It was like a tad bit quiet, but like I was able to hear you. Yeah. I did have to turn it up a little bit, but for the part that I was listening to, I think it was just on the slightly quieter side, but I think it was like it was still there. Like, yeah. I also, an early point was like, as long as you don't send out something that's weak to dark, then you'll be fine. They sent out something weak to dark. Yeah, sometimes people like listen, but they don't like hear you, or like they hear you, but they don't listen. That's what it is. There are people in my family like that. People who like ask for advice and then they like do the complete opposite, and you're like, ah. My first stream of the game is muted because the game has copyrighted music. Oh no. It's also 1 a.m. and I couldn't yell. That makes sense. Yeah. I wonder if they have like a streamer mode. I know some games do that where like they like usually it has copyrighted music, but then they'll have like a streamer mode where they just either mute it or like replace it with other sounds. I pre-ordered Death Stranding 2. Ooh. They just didn't know. It was a bit funny and the Pokemon wasn't going to be too useful, so it wasn't too bad. Okay, that's good. It's one of those lesson learned moments then. Yeah. It's like one of my sisters, she's like very not she doesn't play video games like to any extent. So when we were on our bachelorette trip, Kai brought his Switch and we played Smash on the first night. And I was surprised she was really into it, but she also was like, I don't know which buttons to press. So we were trying to describe which buttons she should press to do what things, and she didn't know which buttons they were. We were like, oh, press like I don't even remember. I just remember she was very confused, so we kept having to like physically point to the buttons. But she had a lot of fun, and that was good. I should probably finish the first game before playing the second one, but what is peak is Pecora from Hololive makes a cameo in Death Stranding 2. Oh, I saw that actually, yeah, because the creator is like a big Pecora fan. I saw that. I remember one of the articles that I saw was like, oh, Pecora's in the game for some reason, and everyone's like, for some reason? Everyone knows the reason, because he's a big fan. Yeah, I think it's really cool. It was Corone has a lot of like really cool PR stuff, because I think she had like one of those like remote like scripted interviews with the creators of 28 years later, is that what it's called, the zombie one? Because she was asking questions about like, oh, could a dog contract the like zombie virus? I haven't seen any of those movies actually, but I feel like I should, because I don't know, I enjoy zombie movies. I've also been playing a lot of Stellar Blade. I pre-ordered on PS5 and I'm having so much fun with it. Ooh, fun. Should have taught her SDI. I'm a little bit stupid at games too, so I'm not sure what that means. Sorry. See, I can poke fun at my sister, but I'm only marginally more knowledgeable than her. Oh, this music's from New Leaf. Let me know if the volume of like everything's okay, like me and the BGM and everything. I always kind of just guess, and I sometimes check at the end of stream, like after stream, but I'm never 100% sure. I will be streaming it probably. Ooh, cool. I will be sure to try to catch at least one stream then. Yeah, when I saw you were live, I was like, oh my gosh, I never catch a Lee stream. I will be getting Silent Hill, which is coming in September. Ooh. Yeah, I feel like September, like fall time, is a big time for games and stuff. Our wedding's in September, so might be a little bit busy, but would be cool if you do stream it. I will try to be there. I'm not sure if I like that. I feel like the direction of this stripe is like kind of bugging me, because technically the head kind of wraps that way. I could probably work with this. Probably don't. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. They're just simple little things. It is a scary game, by the way. I don't think I'm good at playing scary games, but I don't mind watching people play scary games. Like, if I'm the one playing the scary game, I don't think I'll do anything, because I'll be too scared to like move or anything. But I can watch people play scary games. Like, it's like watching a scary movie. I can do that because at any time I can like close my eyes or something and like it'll still progress. But if I'm the one playing it, I'm the one controlling it, and I get too scared, then we're out of luck. We're just stuck there now. Let's get these little stripes. Cassie's a cute little gray tabby. She's very pretty. Alright. I'm interested to hear your opinion on the game design. If you want to look up the design of the game, look it up. Oh, I'll probably look it up later then. I'll look into it. That does sound interesting. Let's see. Let's do a little... I'll do a little fuzzy pink thing for the nose. Although her nose is kind of like... Where's Cassie? I feel like it's more like... closer to like a brownish color. Give me 1 second. My phone is vibrating. The group chat we use. Well, we made a group chat with a bunch of the folks from the bachelorette party that we had, and it's still been popping off. Everyone's still been really active in it. Now and then they'll just kind of randomly call out of the blue though, which is fine. But they call through Instagram, and when you don't pick up, it just keeps ringing. It's okay though. I enjoyed the company. I think I like the idea of pink. Let me add a little bit more pink on top. There we go, cute little thing. Maybe I'll blur it a little bit in between. There we go. Discord. Oh, sorry. I feel like I should set up a Discord, or I'll link the one that Kai and Vanilla Mochi use. Maybe I'll do that. I'll make a Discord command for next time. I'll add that to my to-do list. Yeah, I'm not good at Discord. I've been trying though. I've definitely gotten better in the last year, but I think using Discord versus like having my own server are like very different. And I think I'm a little bit intimidated. I don't know if I like this. Maybe I should just not color it like that. Like I could just little faded thing. Yeah, I'll just leave it like that. Okay, let's do more stripes. Cassie needs more stripes. What does your friend owe you $200 for? That's a lot. Was it like normal money borrowing, or was it like drama? Probably not drama. Most of the time it's not drama. My sister loves drama. She's always like asking for the tea, whether it's about family or friends or work, which is funny because we were on like a big old group call and she fell asleep while we were sharing like tea, and it wasn't anything related to her, but I was like, man, she would love to hear this if she was awake. She just moved into a new place too. She's deathly afraid of bugs, and I think a few days before her like official first night in the new place, she found a cockroach, and so she and one of her friends was trying to deal with it, trying to do bug prevention stuff or whatever. They set up some traps and talked to the landlord about it. Ended up finding 3 dead cockroaches the next day, and she was like, oh, that's great, because the unit she's in right now, or that she moved into, is It's like an ADU, so it's more of a transformed garage space. So recently cleaned up, but it's a bit of a fixer-upper. But my parents went and helped her moved last weekend, and yeah, it looks pretty good now. I mean, they got all her stuff in there. It's looking pretty cozy. She's got her own bathroom, which is cool. Yeah, neat stuff. The kind of stuff that probably makes my mom emotional, knowing that we're all adults moving out, going off into the world. It's because I gave him a pack of cards and interest caught up. It's been 4 years. Oh my gosh. That's a long time. I feel like after the first couple years, I'd probably just be like, I don't think I'm ever seeing that money again. Joking. I gave him a deck of cards from a collector edition that I don't care for because I got the cards for free. They're worth $200 as they're very sought after, and he loves the game as I don't. Ah, I see. So it was more like a transactional thing. That's nice of you though to have him in mind. I'm not sure how I feel about the stripes on her head. I think I'll leave it. I also feel like maybe her base coat can be lighter because she's kind of like a silvery color. Or maybe I'll do something like this, and then slightly lighter than that one. We can just kind of. Is this even doing anything? I don't think it is. Darker. And we can fill in the top part of her body like this. There we go. I like that. And then similarly, let's make this a little bit darker. I feel like I should put some stripes on her arms, but just slightly. We'll do a separate layer for that. It's been more like a month. To be frank, I sell a lot of my old stuff to him. Ah, I see. That's cool. That works out. It's one of those one man's trash is another man's treasure kind of things, I think. I feel like as you get older, you kind of appreciate the hand-me-downs. As a kid, you're like, oh, I just have my siblings' hand-me-downs or my cousin's hand-me-downs and stuff like that. But then you get older and you're like, you know what? Secondhand means it's cheaper. That's probably good enough. I feel like I should add little toes though. Here, I'll do a separate layer just in case I change my mind, but I feel like I'll like it. Yeah, okay, I like this. Cute kitty cat, yay! I have over 70 hours on Stellar Blade. Wow, that's a lot of hours. I take it to mean that you're enjoying it then? That's always good. Alright, for the flower. This one can be kind of this color, I think. Maybe a little bit lighter, actually. And we have a lot of pinks and rosy colors. like mauve colors for our flowers. I think we'll do something kind of sandy like this. I don't know if that's too close to the background. I could always change the background too. I'm trying to kind of keep a theme where like this purple color is like, well, I don't know how to describe what it is. I don't want to say like things that are important to us because Cassie is not really a thing. Ooh, this looks a lot more orange. So something like that, just a cute pink rose. Let's keep it simple. Yeah. Okay, listen, I normally don't do new game. Oh, wait, okay. Oh, I missed quite a few. Okay, I got it in April of 2024, but I didn't have time to play it and finally got around to it recently. Okay, listen, I don't normally do New Game Plus, but I am on my second New Game Plus. Oh, hey, Mauve, a color that I name a lot because a lot of people don't know what color mauve looks like. I may enjoy the game and find combat fun, same with chartreuse. I feel like chartreuse is one that like people kind of associate it with like a Mandela effect thing, because there's a like, you hear chartreuse and people are like, oh, it's blue, and like half the people are like, oh, it's a blue color, and the other half it's like, oh, it's like close to maroon. Hydrate, thanks for the hydrate, Redeem. Give me 1 second. All right, just to make sure, I'm gonna look up chartreuse because I'm chartreuse. Color green. Okay, I knew it was like a greenish color. I didn't realize how bright chartreuse is. Oh my gosh, this is like brat green. Interesting. Huh. I just know because it's the color of the town of Salem. Oh, I see. Yeah, I don't know if this is like how accurate this is, but like, can I just drag this here? Yes. Where'd it go? Never mind. I was gonna try to put the color on here and it did not work. But it's very bright green. If you look up chartreuse, I thought it was like much more subtle, but very interesting. The more you know. Reminder that you can use exclamation mark pronouns. Thanks, Chatty Do, for the reminder. Yeah, if you want to set your pronouns, I know a lot of streamers use the same plugin, so you can set your pronouns on this website. Here, I'll just type in it actually. Pronouns. So you can put it in there, and then that way I can see what your preferred pronouns are, and other people who also have the plugin can see what pronouns you like. So yeah, Chatty Do, second best do. Heck yeah. Second best. That means there's 2 do's, which makes us doo-doo. I was, just for fun the other day, I was Googling Sammy Do just to see what else would come up, and usually it is like mostly like my own stuff. Like I'll see like my Twitter and my Instagram and stuff like that if I look up Sammy Do. And I was scrolling down to see what the first thing that would come up that wasn't me was, and it was like this like dog diaper called the Sammy Do, and it had like 1 review and it was 1 star, but it was like one of those diapers that you like strap to your dog, and then like when you're on the walk it'll just like catch his poop. It was kind of weird. I had a streamer for 6 months I thought was female. It's the Sammy Doo-Doo, yeah. Like I'm a guy, born male. Yeah, I feel that, cause like, I don't know, like, cause most of the time online I just go by Sam, and before I used to draw myself, I had a few people who thought I was a guy too. Her thought process is that I'm kind. Yeah, men aren't nice. Just kidding. all the men I've interacted with here so far have been nice, knock on wood. Yeah, I haven't had any negative experiences on here so far, I think. At least not that I can think of. That is interesting logic though. Yeah, I feel like sometimes I'll hear names or like I'll see screen names and like I'll subconsciously assign like a gender to them and then kind of be like, wait, I don't think that was ever confirmed. So having the plugin is really helpful because then I can like be like, okay, this is what they go by for sure. Or at least like mostly sure. I feel like the bottom part can be a little bit lighter. Just a little bit. No toe being showing. I think the inside of her ears too. I'll take the same color and just like very lightly do a little bit in her ears. And then we can erase. Might need to do a little more cleanup. But at least here should be clean. I guess I could have just used the selection tool from the beginning if I was just going to do this. And then let's take the soft eraser and just clean up a little bit. I'll put it down like that. Easy peasy. Woohoo. Perfect. Alright, we can go with that. There's our little Cassie. I'm hesitating on how much I should shade this. Like, I almost want to just keep it a little bit simple. We'll try shading it, and then we'll see how we like it. How about that? Come on. Put it here. Put it on the multiply layer, because we've got lots of colors to work on. Some people are kind of against using multiply, but I say if it works, there's no harm in it. I'll turn this up a little bit, actually. Uh-oh, ad break. Thanks for hanging in there with the ads, y'all. See you on the other side of the ads. I had a dream that I was streaming and like everyone had the same name and I got really, or like the same name but like slight variations of it, and I can't remember what the name it was, but like for example, like if it was Lee, it would have been like Lee and then like Lee with 10 E's, Lee IDK, Lee IDK underscore Lee underscore IDK, like it was stuff like that, and it was getting really confusing. I'm glad everyone is pretty identifiable, I would say. Focus mode with this. I was doing other art too earlier Lee IDR alt account when? True. I know Lee has a whole bunch of alt accounts, so I'm sure he would not be opposed to making an alt account called Lee IDR. I think what would be really funny is if he made it and then he forgot the password, and then it would be Lee. I don't remember the login credentials of this. Sorry. Oh, also, welcome back from ads. I think I saw that a second ago, but didn't really process it. Okay, well, I think I will stick with shading it. It will make work for like all the rest of the cards, but I'm liking how this looks. I feel like I should like really lean into the shading on this. I don't know. It's just the vibe. Ooh, I do like that actually. I'll do the same thing here. Maybe this can be a little more forward. Ooh, I like that. I like it. Okay. Right, I'm being dead ass right now. There's a cult in my province straight up called Big Daddy Cult. Interesting. Does the cult like do anything specific, or do they just exist and call each other Big Daddy Cult? Like, you know how cults typically have like a belief or like a saying or something that like brings them together? Like, is their self-proclaimed like daddy status what unites them? That is very interesting. I keep hearing that TikTok audio where it's like, oh, who's Duffy? Duffy is my muse, and he's also the leader of the cult that I'm in. And recently, anytime I hear anything about a cult, that's what I think of. They force you to not communicate with anyone outside their cult, so there is that fact. That is also true. Yeah, but you know how sometimes like they'll like define themselves as like a commune or like a this or that. Like I don't know. Sometimes, because it's all like cults come in different shapes and sizes and forms. Because some of them are very secretive, but some of them are actually much more open, I feel like. Okay, I think that works. I don't want to overdo it. I will consider doing highlights. Let's see how it looks. We'll put a few highlights and see how we like it. I was hesitant, but the second this hit the page, I was like, ooh, this looks like really clean. I'm a fan. That's kind of cute, but I don't know if I like it on the nose. Maybe like, maybe let me clean it up a little bit. Oh, there we go. almost see the stripe underneath. Not really, but it's not a little thing. Do I want the highlight back here? Maybe a little bit, actually. I don't think that's a bad idea. One common misconception is that highlights and shadows can't exist on the same place. And I think the fact that light sources are not always like, it's not always just one light source, and like objects reflect things off of each other, it's okay to have highlights and shadows on the same general area. Like, not necessarily the same exact plane, but they can coexist. They are not mutually exclusive. Should I just turn this back up? It's not a little difference, but I think I like it. Make sure to stretch, drink water, and hydrate. Yup. Wow, has it been an hour already? That's crazy. Usually that message comes up at an hour into stream, and that is a reminder for the chat, but also a reminder for myself. So that's probably a good time to take a break anyways. Here, I'll shade the flower. We can take a break. I'll shade some of the lines, and then we'll come back around. Thank you. Thanks, Chatty Doo. I've been trying to do all my like personal like channel clipping on the Chatty Doo account. So right now Chatty Doo shows us the top clipper, the clips leader. I think it does, I don't know if it does it by like views on a single clip or what, but if someone makes a more popular clip of this channel than Chatty Doo, I don't know what I'll do. I was gonna offer some kind of incentive, but I don't know what to offer. I'll let you request one emote. I'll draw an emote for you. I remember when Snapchat brought out a personal AI, I spent a day harassing it and making it speak Russian while it translated to "I can't speak in Russian." Psyduck emote. Did someone say Psyduck? I don't know what triggers it, because sometimes like when people type Psyduck it doesn't work, and sometimes it does. You'll offer something. Yeah, I'll do a Psyduck emote if someone makes a clip of this channel and it beats Chatty Doo as the clips leader, I'll make an emote of I'll take an emote request. That's what it'll be. Yeah. What the something is Future Doo's problem. Yeah, exactly. Y'all remember Evil Nightbot? I do remember Evil Nightbot. Nightbot's evil twin, right? How's Nightbot's evil twin doing? Hanging in there, I hope. Yeah, I'll just merge these. I think those can go together. Okay, now for the flower, I'll try not to go too crazy. It can be hard with all the petals, but I think I can do it. Yep, on hibernation till Nightbot pisses me off again. I'll set up a Nightbot command that specifically pisses Lee off, just so we can see Nightbot's evil twin again. That'll also be later Sammy Doo's problem to figure out. It'll be when you least expect it. Like an April Fool's joke or something. I guess last April Fool's was when I made Scuffy Doo here. I still need to make the big Sammy model. I've been a bit preoccupied, I will admit, but she'll come around eventually. I'm determined to have that model done, like drawn and rigged, before my birthday. So hopefully by then. And now that I've set that deadline, I feel like it's gonna happen like literally right before. We'll see though. Psyduck could be here. Maybe Psyduck emote is somewhere. Did someone say Psyduck? At the start of the sentence, because we know how these bots work. Ah, I see. So if I say like something, something, Psyduck. Yeah, that doesn't work. L. That's okay. There's probably a way to set it up where it works for like anywhere in the sentence, kind of like Excel functions and stuff, but I think I'm probably gonna forget about it and then never get around to trying to figure it out. Like, it seems like just a putting in a function into the command sort of thing, but I'll figure it out another time. I heart Psyduck. L. True. L. Chatty Do has much to learn. Not cool enough yet. Shaking my head. SMH my head. Kai hates when I say that, but I love it. SMH my head. Let's see. I think Kai mentioned he might go to a card shop again. He's a little bit addicted. So much for not shading too much. Here I am shading every single petal. That's okay, it looks nice. I think. At least decent. It looks alright. Maybe, yeah. Brighten that up a little bit. Look at that. Baby Cassie. I won't insert art thing here. Does the thing. Exactly. You know how it is. I do that all the time. Not even just with art, I feel like. I'm like, oh, I won't snack too much today, and then next thing you know, I'm looking for chips in the cabinet. My supervisor wants us to all go into the office more regularly again, which it happens every year. We'll like have a period where we're like, oh, we're all gonna go to the office, and then gradually everyone just stops going to the office for a bit. Yeah, because I will admit it's been a while since I've been in the office, but I suppose it was bound to happen eventually. So yeah, this week I will have some time in the office. I think all of us have just been like busy outside of work too, and it's just easier to work remotely because like everything we do can be done remotely, and we're all from like, there's like a radius around our office of where we work, and so we're all like decently far from the office itself. So it's hard to get everyone to like want to go into the office, if that makes sense. Like, our surveyors have to go in anyways because they have to get the equipment and like do actual site work, but the office workers, on the other hand, hard to motivate. Oh my gosh, I put it on the wrong layer, but whatever. It's fine, these can exist on the same layer, it's not the end of the world. They were both normal layers anyways. Cool, that works. Alright. This is a good time for a break. Let's take a quick, let's do a 15-minute break today. Let's get this timer up. Cool, there's a lot of text on that. Here, I'll just move the timer. We'll put this up here. BRB in 15 minutes. Everyone get water, go to the bathroom, grab a snack. I will be right back. Surprise, I came back early. Yeah, I don't know. I'm ready to dive back into it. I think I probably could have done a 10-minute break. I ended up just kind of browsing TikTok and Twitter and stuff. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and stop that and turn that off, and we'll just dive right back into it. This thing's looking at me and it's waiting to be drawn. Yeah, I think so. One, I want to add some shadows to this, even though it's very tiny and it's not going to be seen. Oh, it's going to bother me. So very quickly, we'll just simple little thing, maybe a little darker. Yeah, looking good. All right. Maybe a little boopity pop there. Perfect, beautiful, gorgeous, flawless. Stoppy doo. Go-y doo. Red light, green light, stoppy doo. Go-y doo. Oh, that sounds so silly. I think last time we talked about like alternate universes where my name wasn't Sammy, like if my parents went through with calling me Bailey and I was Bailey Doo, or if they called me Amanda and I was Amanda Doo. Mandy Doo I don't think is the worst because it's kind of close to Sammy Doo, but yeah, I don't know. In another universe, maybe it was Kai Doo and Sammy Hane. Who knows? Maybe it would have been Cassie Doo. I do call her Cassie Doo sometimes, though. My baby Cassie Doo. I sing the good morning song in the morning. I just go, good morning to you. You are Cassie Doo. You are my sweet kitty. And she knows I love you. Amandu, yeah. It sounds like Mandalorian. Like Mandalorian. Haha. In another universe, I was cast as the Mandalorian. He took off his mask at the end of the season, and it was me. It wasn't Pedro Pascal. It was me. Can you imagine? I'll probably make that a little darker, but for now, we'll just fill everything in. I missed something. I'm pretty sure I know which layer that's on. No, I don't. It's on this one. Tiny little pixel. That stray pixel. In another universe, you reviewed the Sammy Doo with 1 star. Oh, true. Yeah, I was the one review. The one star review. This didn't catch any of my dog's poo. This is a shit product. Pun intended. But haha. Speaking of shop things, I finally took some merch photos of some stickers I ordered way back in like January of art I did. Like this was before I even considered the idea of actually streaming. But I finally took pictures of those, so I think I'll upload those to my Etsy soon. I am considering making more merch and doing like a big shop update, but I don't know if that's a financially responsible thing to do. The other thing I was considering is opening a Shopify. I know long ago people started shifting over to Shopify from Etsy, but because I've always done this as a hobby thing, I was a little scared to like fully commit to that because Etsy was still kind of driving some sales for me, which as someone who kind of just does this casually was kind of a good selling point, but recently it's definitely died down, so I'm considering finally just like pulling the rug and switching to Shopify. I'm a little bit nervous, but it's something I am considering. Oh, I just remembered something else I was gonna do today, but maybe I'll do that next time. But I have mostly set up my VGen, or at least I've set up the potential to open emote commissions, which is something that I think I'm more comfortable doing than like full-blown illustration commissions so far. However, I'm worried that as the wedding planning stuff picks up, I'm suddenly gonna get really busy and like get overwhelmed if I open commissions. So there's that. I'm debating waiting until after the wedding altogether to open the commissions, though. I don't know what you guys think, but it's the one of those stressy things, because I have been having a lot of times recently where I just kind of have to like take a step back and just kind of wallow in the panic. That's not a shit product though, the shit mist. True. Sorry, I got too caught up in my panic ramblings. But yeah, I feel like I should do it. I should just do it, because chances are people aren't going to commission me right away anyways. But I don't know. There was one person, their name was Eternity, and she streamed on Twitch. I don't think she streamed in a long time though, but she commissioned so many emotes from me. Like even by like it was to the point where we eventually stopped because I got busy. And she was like, oh yeah, I still have like a whole bunch of other emotes I would love to commission from you, but we would typically do like a small batch at a time, like 5 to 10 at a time. I will say that got to be a lot, because it kind of happened like really slowly and then really quickly when she reached out, because she'd be like, oh, I want to commission emotes. I'm like, oh, okay, send me some reference pictures, and then it would be like several weeks before she got back to me, because then she would kind of go back and forth and change her mind. But otherwise, she was like really great to work with, and she streamed for a while, but I think she kind of moved on from that, which I was like, dang, that was a shame, because I made so many emotes for her. Like I made an emote showcase recently, and like most of them are emotes I did for her. I was very happy with them too, and she even recommended other people to me. So I did a commission for one of her friends. There was someone else who reached out to me once too, but it was also at a point where I was a little bit overloaded, so I wasn't able to accept that one. And yeah, I feel like I'm like cursed. Like a lot of the people that commission me like will stream for a bit longer and then just kind of disappear, and I'm like, oh, what happened? Not everyone, obviously. Like Eggy commissioned me for her Eggymations like long ago, and she's still going strong. I'm very proud of all the cool stuff Eggy does. Oh my gosh, Cassie just knocked a shit ton of stuff off the table. My god. But like a lot of like VTubers I've done models for and stuff have all kind of disappeared, or like they went on an indefinite hiatus of some sort. Okay, give me 1 second. I need to clean up Cassie's mess. She's climbing across my desk. You saying hello? That's my microphone. Junior says hello. Eggy's saying hello too. Okay. Alright, let me put my earbuds back in. Yeah, she gave the mic a good sniff and then decided to hop up onto the windowsill. So now she's gonna watch some birdies. Anyways, yeah, Cassie, do you like this drawing of you? What do you think? Any comments? Any thoughts? No? Cool, I think I'm satisfied too. Cool, so that's one down. Oh, should I put a shadow on? Nah, I was thinking putting a shadow underneath her, but I think this is Gouda. Cool, 1 card down, several more to go. So our wedding bands. Which one next? Let's just go in order. Let's do the music box next. Music box time. Let's. Oh, yeah, this was my reference photo. Let me merge this sketch layer. I just merge down in there. Here, I'll merge it like this, because I might just keep this one as is for. Wait, no, later. Alright, so yeah, this music box is based on a music box that Kai got me for Valentine's Day one time. So I have a problem that I mentioned once upon a time, where if I hear familiar songs in music box form, sometimes it makes me weirdly emotional. I don't know why. I tear up. We were walking in Disneyland one time, and we walked into a gift shop, and they had like a bunch of music boxes, and one of them was playing like Tale as Old as Time, I think, on the music box, and my eyes just instantly got so watery, and I was trying to hide it. I was like, oh my gosh, no one can know I'm crying because this is really embarrassing. Like, I'm not even like trying to think about it. It just happens. It's like an automatic response from like my subconscious or something. I don't know what it is. But yeah. This one hasn't I don't think it's that bad for me on this one. Maybe because I'm used to it now, but yeah, Kai got this for me for Valentine's Day, and he was actually wrapping it like right before he gave it to me. So we were living with his parents at the time, and I think we were sitting at the dining table, and he was like, hang on, I'm gonna go wrap your gift really quick and then give it to you. Because that's the other thing about Kai, is he's really bad at hanging on to gifts and keeping them secret. So he ran out of the room for a second. I just sat at the dining table, and I heard like a single note or like a few notes of the music box because he accidentally turned it. And I was like, I'm just gonna pretend I didn't hear that. But because of that, I was mentally prepared for it when he wrapped it up and brought it out, and then yeah, all that jazz. There's a car alarm going off outside. I don't think it's mine, but yeah. Hope it's not mine. That's all I'll say. Here, I'll use the little... Which brush did I use for Cassie's? Hold on. I might have used the really thin one, actually. Let me just see. Oh wow, I did. Do I want to make this thicker? Nah, I'll just keep it thin. That is fine by me. Stumble Hane. True. I love him for it though. He's the same way the other way around. I think less so now, but in college when we were like in close proximity all the time, it was really hard to or like the first year we were living together, it was really hard to hide like birthday gifts and stuff. So I couldn't tell him that I had the gift already, or if I did, I would have to expect that he was gonna start looking for it. So I put like fake presents in more obvious hiding places, like under the bed and stuff. And it was kind of fun. It was like a reverse scavenger hunt where I was like, where do I think Kai is gonna look for his birthday present? And then I would not put the actual gift there, and I would put like a bag of laundry or something. I actually did have a laundry bag that I stuffed like clothes and socks in, and I put it under the bed very like suspiciously. So he did, I don't know if he found that one actually, or if I just showed him, but yeah, there was a what do you call it? A decoy. I was very proud of myself for that. And he did say, he was like, I was convinced that was it. I thought that was the present. He's been better about it though, which is good because now I have a wedding dress to hide from him. I don't have the dress yet. It is in the shop, but I have pictures of it, and he's been very good about not looking for it. Because he's actually very, very like adamant about not seeing it too early, which is good. I will say though, I kind of wanted to show him some of the other ones that I tried on that I didn't pick, but he was like, no, I don't want to see you in any of the dresses before the wedding day. And I was like, okay, that's fair. But now I'm the one who's struggling to keep the secret. Kick Kai out. Sorry, you're out in the street, Kai. Yeah. I'm getting kind of bad at secrets too with the dress thing. I'm like, wow, I just wanna show him. You know how people say like, oh, marry your best friend, but like at the same time it's like, oh, you're supposed to you like tell your best friend all your secrets and stuff, and I'm like, I want to show him, I want to tell him, it's so exciting. I don't get excited about dresses much, but like, I don't know, this one's really special for obvious reasons, and it should be. I was worried going into it that like, because everyone's like, oh, like you'll find the dress and it'll be like the one, it'll be like a magic moment. And I was like, I don't know, like I've never felt that way about clothes in general, so I don't know if I'll like necessarily have that moment. And I will say I don't know if I necessarily like there were like it was definitely very exciting all around to try on pretty dresses. um I don't normally like clothes shopping because I don't know, all the work of like putting on clothes and changing in and out of clothes has never been super appealing to me, but I had a surprising amount of fun, I will say. Like, it was much more enjoyable than I expected. Um, and so this one, I think I didn't really fully click. Like, it definitely, like, was very exciting to try on, but I was, like, not 100% sure at first. But then what really helped was looking back at like photos and videos that my sisters and my mom took, because we put it all in like a shared album, and then kind of seeing like on my own face how I reacted to each one was kind of like me realizing like, okay, I think this one brought out a different kind of excitement for me than the others, if that makes sense. Like, because like I said, it was very exciting to try on most of the dresses. There were very few that I was straight up like, oh, I like absolutely don't want to wear this one. But um yeah, for the one that I ended up picking, there was a video that my sister took, and I was like, I think the way that my face changed when I saw it in the mirror kind of was a big telling sign. That, and probably the fact that the person helping me put a veil on, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is feeling really real. Yeah, the excitement that people tell you about, but you still are never fully prepared for when it comes to bridal shopping and bridal prep and stuff. Scary, scary. And the Knot keeps sending me notifications too, being like, oh, you have this many days until the wedding, like, hurry up. And I'm like, stop it, don't tell me that, it's making me nervous. Ah. Yeah, I'll use that there. And actually, no, that should be on a separate layer, because all the gears have to be on top, but they have to be under that other stuff. Okay. Okay, so on top of here, we'll put all the little gears of the music box. I should probably put the nubs on here too, but I feel like it should be kind of relatively accurate. I may need to grab the music box and see it again. These little things that like actually play it, all the little like, I don't know what to call them, little fingers. Just draw a few, and then maybe like probably duplicate this. One more. You know what, actually, maybe I'll just draw them in because it isn't quite exactly parallel. other side of this, and this side has like the ridges on it, but the far side didn't. I do remember that. And this one in front also had like kind of ridges, but I don't know if I'll necessarily draw. Sure. Yeah, whatever. Doesn't have to be perfect. I was trying to move it. Yeah, whatever. How's everyone? Doing good. Sorry if I missed that. Yeah, doing good. Just chilling. Just hyper fixated on this thing. Yeah. How's your guys' night going? Hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, this is kind of a funky shape, I think. This one is almost circular, but it's got like this flat-ish side here. This is probably good enough. What's this? Oh, okay, let's just merge that and then maybe just something there. Yeah, that works. Erase this. Should put the little nubs on it. Yeah, be right back. Let me grab the music box. I'm alright trying to figure out what to do while watching the do. I see. You could draw alongside me, you could watch a movie, you could I don't know. Yeah. I feel like most of the time when I'm watching streamers, I'm just drawing alongside or like drawing and lurking, drawing and watching. Sometimes eating dinner. Have you had... Is it dinner time for you? Have you had dinner yet? I actually haven't had dinner yet. Yeah, I think Kayana will just eat when he gets back. He left and went to a card shop really quick. I'm gonna be right back in like a minute. I'm gonna grab the music box and look at the ridges to make it at least semi-accurate. BRB. Already ate dinner? Salmon? Ooh, yummy. I like salmon. My parents used to like making the like salmon that they have at Costco. Like the one that's already like mostly prepped and they just put like this like teriyaki sauce stuff on it. That's something that reminds me of my childhood a little bit. Alright, this thing has lots and lots of little dots. Okay. Let's see, how do I want to do this? I almost want to just do it with the coloring part. So maybe I'll just start coloring it and then we'll add the little nubs after. Okay, for the most part, I think that's pretty solid though. I've got this here. Okay, we'll use that for coloring. Here, I'll put the little music note on. Oh wait, I also forgot one little, what is this? Nothing on. Cool. I'll use this right here. It's the other part of the magnet that closes the box. Perfect. Alright, let's group all of these together. And we'll add that little music note just cause. I'm not a particularly musical person, but this seems like a pretty standard note guy. Nice. Let me clean this up a little bit though. It's got a little bit bumpy. Yeah, I might adjust the position of that note, but for now I think that's pretty good. Alright, now for the color of this. It's like a pretty dark brown, not like black dark, but like a pretty dark brown, probably darker than this, but lighter than that other one I selected. Let's just fill all this in brown and work from there. Shoot. Ooh, Artfight announced their theme this year also. I was really expecting the City Lights, Forest Nights, or whatever, like that theme, because that seemed like the one that most people were really wanting, but they chose Fossils versus Crystals, which is also very exciting. I'm excited. Yeah, if you do exclamation mark Artfight, you can find my Artfight handle if anyone else is participating. I'm still looking for I remember seeing it. Yeah. It's very cool. I still have to go through and look for people I want to attack, characters I want to draw and stuff. But yeah, if anyone else is doing Artfight and has a link, feel free to drop it in chat and I will definitely check it out, because yeah, I feel like the people that I follow who usually do Artfight haven't brought it up too much. There's a few that I'm pretty sure will be participating, but like I don't want to assume, and obviously I like finding other people to attack too that I haven't before, so yeah, I'm open to finding more victims. Yeah, I've already joined Team Crystal, which I'm not against friendly fire either, so whatever team you're on, hit me with it. And I definitely, like last year, will prioritize revenge attacks. Partially because I don't think I'll like necessarily get too many like individual one-off attacks, but yeah. Oh, I've heard Sam from another friend who also does Artfight. Oh yeah. I mean that's always that, like for the first several years that I even knew about Artfight, that was pretty much it. I was just like spectating and just watching from a distance, seeing what people posted on social media. So this is only my second year doing Artfight. Team Duhane versus Team Hane Moche. Hane Mochi. That'll be the next Artfight theme. Guaranteed. We'll have our own Artfight, and that'll be the theme. I probably wouldn't host an Artfight-like event because I think that would be a lot of work for something that already exists, but if anything, I think it would be cool to do like an Art Seeker Santa kind of thing. I know a lot of people have hosted that kind of stuff in the past, and I think that would be really cool. But I don't know, that also seems like a lot of work to host, so maybe I'll stick to just participating in other people's. Fill it in like this. Maybe do some grass or something in the back. Look at that. Alright, and it is... Here, let me clip all of these actually. And it is technically a photo in the music box, so let's give it a reflection so it looks like such. Smaller here. I think little bit of white around a couple of the edges, at least on here. There we go. Cute. Hang on. Okay, cute. What is that? Okay, I think. I feel like I missed a spot on here. Nope, it's actually on this layer. There we go. Alright, there we go. Okay, just in case I come back to that. Perfect. Beautiful, beautiful. I know a lot of people who post these kinds of things, consumer reports. Let's put this a little bit this way. Okay. Nice. Okay, I'll probably try to add a wood texture to this after too, but let me fill in the rest of the base colors and then we can worry about that. Everything in here except the little prongs are this gold color, so that should be easy peasy. Yeah, there's little pieces down here too, so we'll just, all of this can be gold. Varying shades of gold, but we'll just start with blocking everything out. I think they're close enough where we can do this. Something like that. Let's do like a darker color for some of these. Right down here. All this bottom stuff I think can be this darker color. Maybe the center part too. Animal Crossing music is so cozy. I should make a playlist that's like just Animal Crossing BGM. Welcome back from ads. Thanks for hanging in there. I do appreciate you guys who stick through them. I have them set to like just the automatic like timer, but I don't know if I should change that. Do you guys prefer shorter ads like more frequently, or like just blocks of really long ones now and then? I feel like I'd rather have like fewer interruptions and just have them be longer. But that could just be me. I'm kind of trying to like make it look relatively accurate, but I don't like, no one's gonna look at this and be like, this is not what that looks like. Unless you're like a really big music nerd and you look at it and you're like, this is definitely not this song. Have any people who are like that, who know, who can recognize music by the music box braille or whatever you want to call this? Just looks like popcorn. Kind of sort of shaded a little bit. Alright, doesn't look too bad actually. don't know if I like that I used white. And no, I'll leave it like that. Or like... maybe that color's better. It's not quite white, but it's definitely lighter, like noticeably lighter. And some of them we can leave a little bit of the white. I'll leave a couple of them fully white. Okay, yeah. And then under here, let's do a bit of a reflection. We'll use a soft brush for this. And just, ooh, yeah. This doesn't need it because it's kind of more of a plasticky piece. What else around here could use? Here. Alright, yeah. Bit of a darker thing, like maybe just here and there. Yeah, alright. Cool, let's group all of these. And then I'm gonna add a little silver, not even silver, it's like just straight up like a dark gray on this part. Actually screws in it too, but I feel like it doesn't show up because it's like actually further like this way. Alright. I'll make part of it a little bit lighter. I'll shade it a tad bit. Yeah, alright. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh yes, coming together. Make sure to stretch, drink water, and take a break. Yes, ma'am, Chatty Do. Or yes, Chatty Do's not necessarily inherently a her. So she's not necessarily a ma'am. Chatty Do's just Chatty Do. Anyways, thanks, Chatty Do. Will do. I will take a break in a little bit. I think the inside of that music box is pretty much set. And I think on top of this, I'm gonna put a little bit of like a glass sort of thing. Turn way down. Maybe actually, okay, I almost wanna go like this. And then maybe on top, here, we'll take this, we'll mask this. Now we can do a similar thing to what we did on top, which is put, first of all, along the edge, right here, and right here. Gentle little streak of like a reflection over it. Oh, too small. Cool. Alright. Thank you, Chatty Do. Yeah, thank you, Chatty Do. I will drink some water actually. Everyone else hydrate too. I'm redeeming hydrate on you. You guys hydrate. Everyone hydrate. We are making good progress. Let me double check because Kai went out, so I'm just gonna make sure he didn't text me or anything. Cool, we're looking good. me actually respond to this email. It's a little bit important. I lost the email. I didn't delete it, but oh, here it is. Verify this. Yeah, so the proofs for the other cards that I got printed or that I ordered are ready. Let me just double check this. Cool, looks good. Submit. Perfect. Cool. Let me get back to schmoovin'. Schmoovin'. Perfect. You redeem hydrate on me. I redeem hydrate on you. Oh no! Reverse Uno card. Okay, I will drink some more water. Wow, how did I freeze in a perfect winking face? That was kind of cute. I can't even do that on purpose. Okay, kind of. Winky doo. Thumbnail worthy wink. Okay. Anyways, oh, you know what else I forgot? Yeah, I'll just put it on the same layer because I don't want to waste a whole nother layer on it. This little guy, these little magnet thingies need to be colored in. Pretty scoop. Alright. Now, wood texture. I did once upon a time make sort of a wood texture, but it was a very cartoony wood texture, and I don't know if I want to use that one. Instead, maybe we'll try... There's a dry painting brush that Procreate has. I think the old brush has a similar... Oh, dry brush, actually. Yeah, see how that kind of almost looks like wood? Okay, hang on, I should do one direction at a time. See, I feel like that works well. I'm gonna erase the corner just a little bit because it is a little bit of a special thing. And we'll do the corner a little separately like this. Perfect. Part of me was thinking that I would have to erase part of it, which I guess I just did, but it looks good. Okay, let's do the same up top. Let me merge that part actually. I might change the color still, but for now I just kind of want the generic shape of or like this generic texture of everything set up. Let me delete everything outside of this top panel. I could probably do the same up here actually. I'm gonna use that same layer. I'll delete everything on that outside part though. Let's do a similar thing, just in this direction. And then delete everything on the inside of this time. Cool. I think sure, yeah, I think this works. And then to add a little bit more variance, we can use a different blend mode. Let's try overlay. I think soft light might be a little better for this, but we'll try overlay for now because it's a little easier to see with it. And we'll just use a regular soft airbrush. Yeah, okay, just a few lighter spots. Maybe we could put some darker spots too. I kind of like how it looks with the overlay. Okay, yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Could probably do a little bit more shading on like some of the details in the box. Oh, actually, here, I'll just do this manually. I think this is small enough where we can just go like this. Yeah, that looks good. Let's just try with the same color for now and shade all this in. Even though this part I think we will probably change. Either lighten or change the blend mode altogether. Something. Might just turn it down and call it good. Yeah, this might be okay. Sure, yeah, perfect. Beautiful. For multiple years for Christmas, my parents bought me don't bother me, I'm gaming clothes, expecting me to wear them. Yeah, that's like for me it wasn't gaming, it was reading. So it was like shirts that said like, oh, don't bother me, I'm reading, or like it would be, I have one that my mom actually got a matching one for herself and for one of my close friends. It was, I read past my bedtime, and it just had like a stock image of someone like laying on their stomach, kicking their feet and reading. Yeah, that was like my thing for a long time. Not by choice, but like that's how everyone saw me, was like I'm the nerdy sibling who just reads all the time, which don't get me wrong, I did read a lot. But yeah, reading and drawing were the two big ones. But the thing is, when you grow up and you have that like pinned to you, like being the artsy kid, everyone gets you like expensive art stuff that honestly I never used, like, and it made me feel like I was just doing something wrong for a long time, or like that I was like not appreciating it. But I think it was really just like I liked sketching and I liked drawing and I liked inking things like with like Sharpie or like felt pens and stuff. But they would get me like really fancy like colored pencils and books on like hyperrealism, like colored pencil drawings, like hyperrealism. I had like Prismacolor color pencils, which I did use, but like I was like, I don't think I'd be very, like, I tried at some point to do like realistic art, and it was fun. I wasn't terrible at it, but it wasn't something I would do. Like I couldn't see myself getting like really into it. Like I've always enjoyed doing cartoony things, but don't get me wrong, I still like drawing things in front of me, like drawing scenes in front of me now and then. I have a physical sketchbook for that still, but I more enjoy like just kind of taking things that don't exist and trying to make them exist, if that makes sense. Like they're just imaginary things in my head that I want to bring to life. That's where you get these little bubble cats, these little dudes. They're like my thought bubbles. Sammy Doo's thought bubbles. Let's see. This is pretty solid. I think this is pretty good. Let me just throw in an arbitrary color for the music note. I'm gonna group all this together too. I mean, the background's purple. Maybe I'll do like a bluish, like periwinkle color. I like this one. I like this one. I use this for parts of Kai's design. You know, it's bluer than I expected, but I don't think that's a bad thing because the background is purple, and I don't don't want it to blend too much with that. Kai Han is getting food right now and wants you to end stream so we can watch K-pop Demon Hunters from Kai. You know what's so funny is he didn't even know what K-pop Demon Hunters was until I told him, because I've been seeing it all over Twitter. But yeah, I will end stream when he gets back and we can watch K-pop Demon Hunters. Sounds like a plan. I suggested that and he said no. Or he made a face when I said it earlier, so I was under the impression that he didn't want to. But if he wants to, we can. I am not against that. I do need to feed Cassie too, but if you guys are getting food right now, then I will simply wait and then get Cassie's food when you guys get back too, because Cassie's just chilling behind me anyways. She got so lonely when Kai left. She came in and was like looking for me and she meowed. She's not a very vocal kitty most of the time, but she did call out. I did not mean to erase that. Okay, there we go. Cool. Yeah, I'm glad I sketched all this out ahead of time because I was pretty determined to get a lot of these done, and we got 2 done in these 2 hours or so far, which I think is a pretty good progress. Yeah, tomorrow I think we're gonna try to take care of a little more wedding stuff that is closer to my parents' house and not quite here necessarily. But I do want to work on more of these on stream, so perhaps the day after. Oh, but the day after I'm going into the office, so well, if I do stream that day, it'll just be a late stream. That's what that means. Because if I'm going into the office, then yeah, the train just takes forever and it's a headache, and so I will probably not be home until a bit later if I'm going in. But that's okay. Depending on how tired I am, maybe I'll do a Wednesday stream anyways. Thanks Chatty Doo for linking my Etsy. I will get around to adding that stuff to my Etsy, I swear. Because otherwise it's just gonna sit in my room and be a total waste, and I don't want that. Actually, I'll just use this color for the glass part. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. And then the top of the box. Okay, these ones are the slightly lighter part. Ooh, too light on there. And then this part, we will shade just a little bit less. Alright, cool. Nice. Yeah, this needs shaded still. Good enough, I think. This guy. I think I'll make this gold stuff lighter, and then I think that's good. I don't know how I feel about that actually. I mean, this is okay. With the music note. Oops. Come on. Okay. Nice. That looks pretty solid to me. Cool, is that 2 cards down? 2 cards down, woohoo! How close are you guys? Kai and Viet. I'm trying to decide if I end here or if we try to start another one. I'm gonna track you guys. Oh, I just got the charge for McDonald's. Which McDonald's? Are you guys near us, or are you guys? Ah, he is nearby. Okay. In that case, I will actually end stream because I am getting hungry. Yippee! Yeah. Oh, I like McDonald's. I'm excited. Okay. Let me think. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. We got 2 cards done. Got a few more to go. We can go through these another time. Let's see. Shall we raid? We're going to watch it on Discord? Ooh, fun. Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, I think Kai just got McDonald's, so I'm gonna wrap it up, and yeah, that sounds like a plan. Who should we raid today? This is... I don't think... Oh, they're literally sleeping. This is a sleeping stream. Wait, why do I have 2 people that I follow who are both sleeping? They're both doing sleeping streams right now. Don't get me wrong, it's not uncommon to have that, but I am surprised that 2 people are doing it right now. Let's see. Ooh, okay, we haven't seen this person in a while. Okay, we've got someone doing art. I don't think they're ending anytime soon. Okay, let me figure this out. Yeah, so if this is someone named Kale, I've only lurked in their stream. I've talked to her once about like Monterey Bay Aquarium one time when she was doing an aquarium like fundraiser stream, and yeah, I was like hanging out in her chat for a bit, but we're gonna raid her. She's really cool, really cozy, really chill. Yeah, I'm trying to find people who are similar energy to whatever we were doing, so we're going for someone pretty chill. But anyways, thanks for hanging out. I will send, let's see, let's do raid, sub raid, raid messages. Thank you. No stream tomorrow probably, but oh, what was that one? Oh, I just got a raid. Oh my gosh, wait, hello. Thank you for the raid. I gotta go longer now. Oh, I just started a raid somewhere. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Okay. Here, let me, I don't know how to Blanket sent us. Blanket, that was horrible timing. Thanks for stream. Okay, I will. Here, we'll meet again next time. I already hit start raid, and I'm a little bit slow and have too many windows open. I'm not sure how to yeah, but thank you guys for the follow. Thank you, Master Axe Fury and Kitty Cat Gaming. I will follow you guys back so that next time I can repay the favor. But thanks for stream. I'm gonna send some raid messages too. Sammy, not tech savvy, real. I'm so sorry. That was really bad timing, but yeah, I'll see you guys next time. I don't think I'll stream tomorrow, but I'll probably maybe stream the day after, potentially. But yeah, thank you so much for the raid. I'm really sorry. That was really bad timing, but I gotta go eat dinner. Okay, until next time. Bye bye.